Grumpy Dad now asking the official to open the door. Wait a minute, looks like Blue Line's caught on the top of the cage. He's almost out. But Grumpy Dad now, the door's open. It's a race to the finish. Whose feet will touch the floor? And Grumpy Dad beats Blue Line, able to retain his title. Came within inches of losing it to Blue Line. Your winner and still YouTube Heavyweight Champion. Welcome everyone to the most must-see wrestling program on YouTube. It's YouTube Wrestling Saturday Night Slam, coming to you live from Pontiac, Michigan. We have a ton of action in store for you tonight, including a #1 Contenders Match for the YouTube Heavyweight Championship, as well as a tag team title matchup. And hold on a second. Grumpy Dad Gaming is making his way to the ring. Of course, as we saw last week, he retained his YouTube Heavyweight Championship against the Blue Line Gamer in an epic cage match. Grumpy Dad escaping through the cage door. Blue Line Gamer just inches from becoming the YouTube Heavyweight Champion. Grumpy Dad now asking for a mic. This ought to be interesting. Let's hear what he has to say. Wow, real classy. That's our champ, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, this crowd not listening, telling Grumpy Dad he sucks. I'd have to agree. Grumpy Dad did prove why he is the champ. He always finds a way to retain that title by any means necessary. Oh, wow. Discount Batman. Hold on a second. On the stage, it's Blue Line Gamer. He's heard enough of Grumpy Dad. He's heard enough of the insults. Now it looks like we're going to have a fight on our hands. Oh, wait a minute. From behind. Crazy Dad attacking Blue Line from behind with that steel chair. And we've seen this time and time again from these two. Absolute dominant force here in YouTube wrestling. Now Grumpy Dad picking the bones. Both men stomping away on Blue Line. The referee's helpless here. We've got to get some help out here. This is ridiculous. And this crowd with some choice words for these two. Oh, Blue Line now rolling to the outside of the ring. And now the attack continues. Ringside here. Blue Line sent crashing into the steel steps. Now into the barricade. Oh, this can't be good. We've seen this before from Grumpy Dad. Oh, a spear through the barricade into the crowd. We got to get some help out here. Blue Line's hurt. And this crowd all over Grumpy Dad and Crazy Dad. We got to get some help out here. But Blue Line's starting to stir. Looks like he's getting back to his feet. Well, let's take a look at the rankings here for the YouTube Heavyweight Championship. Still ranked number 1, we have Blue Line Gamer, followed by Master Skull, DSab, Pete Dunne, and NotReadyGaming. And tonight, the top 4 ranked superstars will compete in a number 1 contenders matchup, where the winner will face Grumpy Dad Gaming for the YouTube Heavyweight Championship. That is our main event for tonight. But up next, in a rematch from last week, NotReadyGaming is calling out Geekbox. Geekbox answered the open challenge by NotReadyGaming last week, absolutely destroyed NRG. And tonight, NotReadyGaming looking for a bit of revenge, challenging the Geekbox one-on-one here tonight. And there he is, making his debut last week, the Video Viking, the Geekbox. An absolute dominant performance last week, destroying the former YouTube champion, NotReadyGaming. Will we see a repeat of last week? Or can somehow NotReadyGaming pull out the win and derail the momentum of the Geekbox? And there he is, the first ever YouTube Heavyweight Champion, NotReadyGaming. Looking to climb back up the rankings, hoping to earn another shot at the YouTube Heavyweight Championship. Of course, Grumpy Dad defeated NotReadyGaming to become the YouTube Heavyweight Champion. But first, NRG has to get through the Video Viking Geekbox. NotReadyGaming, one of the more popular superstars in YouTube wrestling. Huge fan favorite. And here we go. Oh, NotReadyGaming going right after the Geekbox. Hits him with that bulldog. Oh, but Geekbox rolls out of the way. Oh, no. Look at the strength. Oh! Just crushing the ribs of NotReadyGaming. Oh, tossing NRG like a pile of trash across the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Head scissors. You cannot let your guard down with NotReadyGaming. Oh, belly to back suplex. And a big chop to the back of the head. NRG is going to have to use that speed. Speed and agility to combat the Video Viking here. The Geek Box, just an absolute powerhouse. This monster of a man. Obviously proud of his handiwork. Oh my god, a huge tackle. Oh my god, a body slam into the ropes. Geekbox absolutely destroying Not Ready Gaming, and follows up with a power slam. We saw that maneuver last week, which allowed Geekbox to pick up the victory, removing that turnbuckle pad. Oh, NRG sent into the exposed turnbuckle, adding insult to injury here. Oh, what height! A massive military press slam. Geekbox now. Better watch out. He can't turn his back on Not Ready Gaming. But it doesn't matter, as he easily was able to defend the attack from Not Ready Gaming. And a big waistlock suplex. A big gut wrench. NRG's looking pretty helpless here. He's lasted longer than last week's matchup. Oh! Air raid crash slam. And of course, the longer this match goes on, the more punishment Not Ready Gaming will sustain. And a massive choke slam almost sends Not Ready Gaming crashing through the ring. How much more can he take? Oh, but a crucifix. NRG still in this matchup. He's climbing to the top, trying to pull out something big here. Oh, but he easily swatted away from the Geekbox. Just crashing into the shoulder. I've never seen a counter like that before. A delayed double underhook into the suplex. The referee may have to step in and stop this match. And another air raid crash. Geekbox dragging NRG's lifeless body across the ring. And for the second time, that running power slam goes for the cover. And that's all she wrote. The Geekbox with another win over Not Ready Gaming. An absolute dominant performance once again from the Geekbox. Can anyone stop this beast of a man? Unbelievable. Well, up next we have a women's division matchup featuring Candice LeRae taking on Lisa Marie. Backstage now, here's the Wolfpack. They've been on a bit of a losing streak as of late. Looks like they're just going over what they're going to do in their matchup here tonight. That matchup, of course, still to come later on tonight. The Wolfpack taking on the Authors of Pain. Candice LeRae already in the ring, awaiting her opponent. Lisa Marie, who's making her way down to the ring. Lisa Marie currently undefeated since our debut of the women's division here on YouTube Wrestling. Can Candice LeRae break the streak here tonight? Referee calls for the bell. This matchup is underway in our women's division. Candice LeRae, Lisa Marie. And Candice sending Lisa into the corner. Lisa blocks the chop, follows up with a right hand. And some more right hands in the corner. Lisa climbing up. Oh, dropping bombs on the face of Candice LeRae. And 10 powerful right hands into the face of Candice LeRae. And the assault continues. And the crowd's loving it. Lisa's a huge fan favorite. Goes for the schoolboy roll. Wait a minute. One arm slam. Picked up Candice with one arm. Powerbombing Candice LeRae. Oh, but Candice now sending Lisa into the corner. And a leg drop. A wrecking ball leg drop. Across the back of the neck of Lisa. Candice goes for the cover. Kick out at 1. Candice now rolling to the apron. Lisa allowing Candice back into the ring. Oh! But hits her with a massive spear. Lisa suckered Candice into the ring. Now she's up top. We've seen this before. Insane elbow from the top rope. And that's going to be it. Lisa Marie picks up another win here on YouTube Wrestling. Candice trying to pull out some big moves to secure the win. But Lisa proving she is a dominant force in the women's division. And here we see that massive elbow drop from the top rope. And Lisa with another win here in YouTube Wrestling. Can anyone stop the momentum of Lisa Marie? Who dares to challenge her next? We'll have to wait and see. But coming up next, it's a tag team contest. It's the Wolfpack taking on the Authors of Pain. The Wolfpack are looking to break their losing streak with a win over the AOP. The Wolfpack YouTube Wrestling's first ever tag team champions. Of course, lost the titles in that triple threat Hell in a Cell match, which featured the Ascension and the Minnesota Raiders. And of course, the Minnesota Raiders became the YouTube Tag Team Champions by defeating the Wolfpack in that match, which started this losing streak. Can the Wolfpack break the streak and earn another tag team title shot here tonight? Akam, Razar, the authors of pain. Can the Wolfpack defeat the AOP? The AOP making their debut here tonight in YouTube Wrestling, here on Saturday Night Slam. And a win over the Wolfpack would definitely move them up a few spots in the rankings. A couple of intimidating individuals. The Wolfpack better hope they're on the same page here tonight. Alright, the Wolfpack, the AOP, this matchup is set to begin. Referee calls for the bell. Oh, wait a minute. What? Ari went to make a tag to Spyda on the apron, but what the heck? Spyda's out of here. He's leaving his partner hanging. And now Akam from behind, attacking Professor Ari. What the hell is the meaning of this? Spyda Gaming is out of here. Just leaving his partner to contend with the AOP by himself. This matchup is essentially a handicap match now. Professor Ari with no partner to tag. And is now being mauled by Akam. Oh, a huge headbutt. Now sent into the corner. Akam makes the tag to Razar. And a double team neckbreaker powerbomb combination. Oh my god. A huge knee to the side of the face of the Slab Wolverine. Overhead belly to belly suplex. We've seen in the past how tough Professor Ari can be. But will it be enough to get through the Authors of Pain? Rizarno went for the cover. But is now opting to punish Professor Ari even more. Showing no mercy here tonight to the former tag team champion. And another tag team double team maneuver. Oh, massive knees to the gut of the Wolverine. And Akam dropping bombs on the face of Professor Ari. Professor Ari is helpless here. His partner, Spyda Gaming, has just walked away. He's left Ari all alone to contend with the AOP. And Akam just stomping away on Professor Ari. Russian leg sweep. Now makes the tag. Oh, a massive combination. Tag team finishing maneuver. The last chapter. And the Authors of Pain pick up the win over the Wolfpack. But it looks like Ari was a lone wolf here tonight, as Spyda Gaming walked away from the matchup, leaving Ari to face the Authors of Pain all alone. And here we see that last chapter double team finishing maneuver from the AOP. Ari caught completely off guard by what happened at the start of this matchup and just could not get his head into the match, which allowed the AOP to absolutely destroy Ari. A brutal beatdown. AOP victorious here tonight over the Wolfpack. We'll have to find out what this means for the Wolfpack. Stay tuned for that. And Ari now still trying to recover outside the ring from that beatdown. Well, moving along here, we have a tag team championship match. It's the USOS challenging the Minnesota Raiders. It's the tag team championship matchup, and it's coming up next. The Usos picked up a win over the Wolfpack last week, which earned them this title shot here tonight against the Minnesota Raiders. The Usos, of course, multiple-time WWE Tag Team Champions, looking for their first YouTube Wrestling Tag Team Championship. And here come the champs. MN Nice Gaming and Bacon, the YouTube Tag Team Champions, the Minnesota Raiders. Can they successfully defend against the Usos here tonight? And that's what it's all about, folks. The YouTube Tag Team Championships. We got a face-off here between the Usos and the Raiders. Who's going to start this matchup? Looks like Jey Uso and Bacon. And this tag team title match is underway. And this crowd seems to be behind the Usos here tonight. As Bacon now dropping bombs on Jey, but Jimmy from the apron with a cheap shot on Bacon. Usos have to make sure they do not get disqualified here. Now looking for a double team. Oh, a huge forearm into the corner. The Usos, of course, a great tag team in their own right. Multiple-time WWE Tag Team Champions, as I mentioned earlier. They definitely know how to get the job done. But Bacon now, with repeated stomps to the chest of Jimmy Uso. Oh, and a big clubbing blow to the back of the head. And there's nothing pretty about this offense. No flips, just fists from the Raiders. Bacon is giving Jimmy Uso an old school beatdown here. Irish whip into the corner. Makes the tag to MN Nice Gaming. Has that figure four lock. Oh, and a kick to the knee. Huge chop. Multiple elbow strikes to the head of Jimmy Uso. MN has Jimmy tied up in the ropes right in front of his brother. MN went for a cheap shot on Jey Uso, but Jey made him pay for it. Now Jimmy able to capitalize. Oh, missed the kick to the gut. MN has that waistlock. Waistlock takedown to Jimmy Uso. Follows up with a hard knee to the side of the face. Northern Light suplex with a bridge, goes for the cover, but Jimmy kicks out at 2. Multiple leg drops across the throat, goes for the cover again. Jimmy Uso again kicks out at 2. MN again working that leg of Jimmy Uso. Couple of jabs off the ropes. Single leg drop kick. Another combination of strikes from MN. Jimmy now tied up in the corner. Jey Uso trying to step in to save his brother. MN went for another strike, but Jey made him pay for it. Oh, but MN hits a huge right hand to Jey. Knocks him off the apron. Of course, MN proud of his handiwork. The crowd not too impressed. Jimmy Uso trying to fight back. Building that momentum. Could be looking for a submission here. Oh, but Bacon in the ring. Breaks up the submission attempt from Jimmy Uso. Now turns his attention to Jay. Come on, ref, get some control in here. And Jimmy Uso now looking for a submission. MN able to fight out of it. Jimmy's brother has been knocked down outside. Oh, a spear! Sending Jimmy crashing down to the outside. Wait a minute. Oh, a super kick! MN diving off of the top rope, which we don't see very often, and Jimmy Uso made him pay for it with a massive super kick, nearly decapitating MN. He seems to have recovered. Bacon now turns his attention to Jey Uso. Both teams on either side of the ring as MN continues his attack on Jimmy. Bacon still on the outside. Now attacking Jey Uso. And MN again working the leg of Jimmy. Oh, a Baconator to Jey Uso outside the ring. From Bacon. Bacon now back on his side of the ring. The Raiders are in full control of this matchup. MN brings Jimmy hard into the ring. Short arm clothesline. Jay looking for the tag. He's back up on the apron looking for a tag to his brother. Oh, but MN with a right hand knocks Jay out cold outside the ring. MN makes the tag to Bacon. And the shatter machine. That's got to be it. And the Raiders retain the tag titles. Let's take a look back at some of the action. Northern Light suplex from MN with a near fall. Jimmy Uso looking for a submission. Bacon in there, breaks it up. And here we see that massive super kick, nearly knocking MN's head clear off. But in the end, that super shatter machine allows the Raiders to pick up the win and retain their tag team titles. Your winners and still tag team champions, the Minnesota Raiders. Now it's time for our main event, the Fatal 4-Way. #1 contender matchup. And hold on, wait a minute. This is backstage. Crazy Dad assaulting Blue Line Gamer. Blue Line just exited the trainer's area. And it seemed like he was heading towards the entrance to get ready for this matchup, but Crazy Dad assaulting him from behind. Somebody's got to get in there and stop this. There's no limit to how low these two, Crazy Dad and Grumpy Dad, will go. to hold on to that title. Blue Line was assaulted at the top of the program. And now the assault continues backstage. Somebody's got to get in there and stop this. This is ridiculous. Blue Line preparing for his matchup. He was cleared from the trainers to compete in the Fatal 4-Way match and is now being assaulted by Crazy Dad in the locker room area. Crazy Dad setting him up for a powerbomb through the table. My God, somebody get in there and stop this. This is ridiculous. There's no limit to how low these two will go. Unbelievable. Let's take another look now. Crazy Dad setting up Blue Line for a massive powerbomb through the table in the locker room area. This is ridiculous. We got to get some help back there. Well, now it's time for our main event. And if Blue Line cannot compete, I guess this now is a triple threat #1 contender matchup. Which now will be a rematch from last week with these three competitors. With Blue Line taken out of the equation, this is now a triple threat match. And I'm just being told that Blue Line has not been cleared to compete after the assault from Crazy Dad. So this officially now has become a triple threat match, which now has just increased the odds for the other three men in this match. DSab, the streamer from the 6, looking for his first opportunity at the YouTube Heavyweight Championship. But first, he has to get through Master Skull and the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. The Madman from Down Under, Master Skull. Master Skull also looking for his first opportunity at the YouTube Championship. He's picked up some huge wins over Pete Dunne and DSab, which he is currently ranked #2. With a win here tonight, we'll put him in the #1 contender spot. Master Skull quickly becoming a very popular superstar here in YouTube wrestling. He has a very reckless, brawling style of offense. That hardcore mentality, which the fans love. And this, of course, is a no disqualification match under triple threat rules. And the final competitor in this matchup, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne, former WWE United Kingdom champion. Looking to set his sights on the YouTube Heavyweight Championship. Pete Dunne and Master Skull have had a rivalry which stemmed from Master Skull's debut in YouTube wrestling in that Extreme Rules matchup where Master Skull picked up the win over Pete Dunne after an impressive RKO from the top rope. These two have been bitter rivals ever since, but DeSab finds himself in the mix. He's been caught in the crosshairs a couple times. As Master Skull looks on, as Pete Dunne seems to be trying to break the fingers or the arm. Oh my God! Trying to break the arm of DeSab. Will we see some alliances formed in this matchup? I think it's safe to say Pete Dunne and Master Skull will not be forming an alliance anytime soon. However, they do seem to be taking turns attacking DeSab, which could mean that these two men do find DeSab a formidable opponent and a threat to their #1 contender spot. And DeSab now fighting back. Arm drag by Master Skull. DeSab counters. Follows up with a chop to the throat and a drop kick. Pete Dunne now back inside the ring. DeSab able to catch him and plants him with that elevated DDT. Oh, and Master Skull back up. Hits DeSab with the clothesline, but Pete Dunne hits that snap suplex on Master Skull. Oh, and snapping the arm. The arm is not meant to bend that way. And DeSab now takes advantage. Striking away at the Bruiserweight. Not sure what DeSab was looking for there, but it could have cost him, as Pete Dunne again wrenching on the arm of DeSab. As Master Skull looks on. And this only favors Master Skull if Pete Dunne is able to eliminate DeSab. DeSab now rolling out of the ring, trying to recover. Pete Dunne with a sit-out powerbomb. DeSab now back into the ring. Could be looking for some revenge. Oh, and the X-Plex from Pete Dunne, planting Master Skull. DeSab with a little bit of revenge on Pete Dunne. Plants him with that backbreaker. DeSab now has got to capitalize. He's got to make his move before Pete Dunne can recover. He goes for the cover. Oh, and a kick out at one. It's not enough to put away Master Skull. Now sets his sights on Pete Dunne. Reverse suplex to the bruiserweight. DsAb now climbing to the second rope. And a missile drop kick sends Pete Dunne flying across the ring. But Master Skull hits DsAb with a neck breaker. Now dragging him to the center of the ring. And now stomping on the joints of DsAb. Pete Dunne with a stomp of his own. Wait a minute. He hits him with the bitter end. This could be it. Oh, and a near fall. Pete Dunne hit his finishing maneuver, the bitter end, on Master Skull. He could have been the new #1 contender. He was half a second away. Oh, missed that pump kick from DsAb. DsAb rolling out of the ring. Pete Dunne goes after him. Decides to turn his attention back to Master Skull, who is left vulnerable in the ring, but DsAb right on his tail. Pete Dunne now rolls outside the ring. This could be DsAb's moment. Can he finish Master Skull? Wait a minute. Oh, a stunner. Looked like he was going for a suplex, but turned it into a stunner. But DsAb did not go for the cover. I'm not sure that was a wise move by DsAb. That could cost him in the end. And plants him down hard. Goes for the cover, but it's too late. Pete Dunne is back in the ring. Sends Pete Dunne into the corner. Sets him up on the top turnbuckle. Going for something big here. And a neck breaker from the top rope. And hits that downward spiral on Master Skull. Here's another look at it. DsAb goes for the cover. And Pete Dunne breaks up the pinfall. Wait a minute, Pete Dunne attacking the referee. The hell is all this about? It's no disqualifications. I guess that's one way to prevent your opponent from securing the win. If you eliminate the official. DsAb now enraged with Pete Dunne. Oh, sends him hard into the ring post. And is now stomping a mud hole in the bruiserweight. But Master Skull from behind. Oh! That RKO from out of nowhere. Master Skull goes for the cover. Master Skull is your new #1 contender for the YouTube Heavyweight Championship. Master Skull taking advantage of the distraction. DsAb was enraged with Pete Dunne after breaking up that pinfall attempt and assaulting the official. And from out of nowhere hits that cutter on DsAb. The official able to recover and count the 1, 2, 3. Master Skull is now your new #1 contender for the YouTube Heavyweight Championship. Congratulations to Master Skull. Thank you for watching, everybody. Please remember to lay the smackdown on that like and super kick the subscribe. I hope to see you all in the next episode of YouTube Wrestling. Don't you dare miss it.